Welcome to I Can Make It. It's a time of exciting time of television. I want to thank God for giving us life. And today happened to be the first day in the month of June. And this month, I call it Journey to Success. You will succeed because success is a journey. We have often told you here that life or your success is a progressive realization of the goal that you have set for yourself. This is I Can Make It. You need to know that God has a plan for your life. And I'm excited in the studio today and with my brother Callistus, and together we'll be ministering and talking to you on You Can Make It. You're welcome.
Sir. Thank you so much, sir. Happy New Month to everyone.
Okay, it's very important for you to know as a man, as a woman, that the plan of God concerning your life will not be aborted. Life is a gift. How you use it matters. And once you have a gift, the way you handle a gift determines the value you place on it. I want you to know that no matter where you are from, your family background, where you are coming from, the place of your birth does not count. What counts is that you can make it. It doesn't matter what is happening. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You know, he said, there's a quote here saying, I am not afraid of tomorrow. For I have seen yesterday and I love today. You see, I am not afraid of tomorrow. I have seen yesterday and I love today. It's very important. Don't be afraid. You see yesterday. Don't be afraid of tomorrow. And the love you have for today will determine your productivity. This is the day that God has made. We rejoice and be glad in it. Hello, Callistus.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Indeed, this is the day that the Lord has made.
Yeah.
And we are glad and we are rejoicing. We also want to tell you, please be glad, rejoice. It's a beautiful day. That's why today is called present. I mean, the time today is called present. It's a gift from God. So make most of it, all right? And you will get to the top, all right? All right. So we want to kickstart. We want to start by this. We're talking about the laws of life. We're talking about how rich people, the difference between rich people and the poor and the middle class people. So today we want to start from this. We want to say that rich people associate with other rich, successful people, while the poor and the middle class associate with those of their financial status. So we're talking about association here, okay? We want to say that what you desire by association, you can have it. Because when you associate with the people who have the thing you desire, or people who have reached to that point, that elevation that you desire, that things will rub off on you. Certain things will rub off on you, all right? Yeah, so that's our pushing today. We want to say, whatever level you are right now, the next level you are looking for, look for people who have occupied that next level and see how you can get along with them. See how you can creep into the association and see how much you can learn. See how much you can buy from them. And then you will begin to see yourself operate in that same level. All right. Okay, so as I read further, it says, on the surface, this may look like a shallow mindset or way of thinking by the rich, even snobbish to say the least. However, the rich just want to surround themselves with like-minded people, knowing that positive energy is contagious. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Positive energy is contagious. If you sit around a billionaire for 1 minute, you would desire to become one. You would desire to become a billionaire.
Oh, yeah.
What happened? There's this energy that flows from that billionaire to you. You know, even the way he talks, the way he handles things, you know, it just kind of, I mean, you just want to just flow in that motion. All right. So some goes, okay, same goes for negative energy. So we're saying the same goes for negative energy. Okay, so if you sit with a wrong association, the wrong energy will flow into you. Definitely. All right, definitely. All right. So they therefore ensure to associate with positive and successful people such as themselves, in order to avoid the attitude of doom and gloom that many of the poor people tend to project. Now, they also do this to disengage themselves from negative energy and attitude that many poor people have towards in life. So what are we saying? The next step we want to get to, we want to ask you, look for somebody who is on that next step. Associate with the person. We're not asking you not to play around with people. Love people, all right? Love people, but you know what you want, all right? You wake up in the morning, those good old friends that are not talking what you are talking. They are not not talking what you want to be talking. Who are not where you want to be. You can wave them, all right? Greet them. Good morning, good afternoon, how you doing? Fine, all right, I'm off, all right? Go and associate yourself with people who are talking what you want to talk, who are doing what you want to do, who are at the level where you want to be.
Wow,
what's your take, sir?
Yes, it's very important that evil communication does corrupt good manner. It's very important because the type of people you go with, if, for example, you are a Messi, a builder. Yes. If your friends are a mess, they are builder too. The place they stock a lot of block, that's what they will see.
Yes.
One of the things I find out in life, you know, what you give attention to, you get direction from.
Yes.
Your area of business, your area of interest, when you enter into a city, that's the only thing you see. That's the only thing you'll be seeing. All signboard will just be that your area of interest. So your eye is trained to see what's in your mind. And that is why we can read your mind through the eye. Somebody can actually look at you and read your mind.
Yes.
So it's very important for you to know that you need to associate people that are going somewhere. On somebody that is there that will take you there.
Yes.
It's somebody that have been there that can take you there.
Yes.
If you want to go there, instead of you to be wobbling and complaining and looking down, look for man that have been there. Yes. And that man will take you there. Yes. It's much easy. It's much easy when you learn from somebody that have been there. So it's so important that wherever you want to go, association matters. Evil communication corrupt good manner. For example, is the people you associate with. You know, in a country where ministers and whatever appointment that you see, it's not just that the people, they are not the most clever people in the class. It's association that determine the appointment. The association, because who you associate with will determine what you will get.
Yes.
So it's very important that you associate with people of like-minded. Like-minded people.
That's the point.
Yeah,
mindset. Yes,
mindset. Somebody that have the same mind that you have.
Yes.
A man that does not believe that he can make it, when you go with him, is going to discourage you on the way.
That's right.
A man that look at himself and say, who am I? What am I? I am what I am by the grace of God. It's not by might, it's not by power, it's not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of God that showeth mercy. I am what I am by the grace of God. Whatever you want to be, you will be. Don't just look at yourself and say, what's going to be is going to be. What goes up will come down. It's not everything that go up that come down. So you need to believe to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. It doesn't matter of the economy of the country where you dwell. You can trust God and believe for the better things to come.
That's right.
You know, it was a man, David, that said, I believe to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. As long as we are alive, a living dog is better than a dead lion. Forget about what has happened in the past. This is your present. Yes. Receive the present of the day and go forward. It doesn't matter how it look like. Go forward. And as you push, you will arrive at the destination of your helper. You will arrive at the destination of where God has set men to help you. People might not have what you want, but I tell you, there is somebody along the road that have what you need. He will deliver to you your portion in the land of the living.
That's right, sir. Thank you so much. I like that. Did you hear what he said? It has to do with mindset, okay? You are always thinking poverty. Why not, if I see a man who is always talking poverty, who is always thinking poverty, I can show you the person's friend. I can show you his association. He is with the wrong association.
You know that thing is like a virus.
Yes.
You get caught up in it.
I'm telling you.
You get caught up in it. You start thinking about, oh, I can't make it. And they have excuses. Nobody have ever made in my family. Do you know why God actually put you in that family? So that you can make it.
You can make a difference.
Oh, nobody have ever married properly in my family. You will be the beginning.
Make the difference.
Nobody have ever built a house. You will be the person.
That's right.
Nobody said that is the final.
Yes.
No, you have to have the mind first.
Yes.
Once your mind is set, then you are ready to go. Let your mind be fixed and be set on you can make it.
Thank you so very much. All right, so let's move on the next one. That was quite exciting. And then this one says the rich, the difference between the rich and the poor and the middle class. It says the rich take responsibility for their actions, while the poor and the middle class like to shift the blame for their situation to others. Why didn't you go to school? Because my father died, or my father was not working, or my mother. Every question they ask you, yes.
My auntie was a witch.
People
don't like me. My teacher sent me out of the class. There are so many excuses. The economy is bad. Now Smith is 4,000. Do you have a land? Why are you concerned about Smith? Leave Smith alone. What do you have?
Yes.
That's what you should use. Excuses is the currency of a poor-minded person.
That's right, sir.
Because it's very easy, so you can get it. You can just pick it anywhere. You can pick it. Why did you not come to work? They say the go slow was too much. But you have alarm to wake up. There's no alarm to sleep. If you know you want to wake up on time, you find out that you have to go to bed on time. So what is the excuses you are making?
Yes.
What's the excuses? Don't make excuse. Oh, my father did not send me to school. Thank God that he did not even abort you. Yeah. So now that he didn't abort you, glory be to God that you are not aborted. You are alive.
Pick up life and be responsible.
Pick up from where
your daddy left off or your mommy left off. Okay. Remember, I told you one story, and maybe I should even share it here. As a little boy, I told you that today. I was 7 or 8, and one day I just realized that amongst my age mates, I was the only person who was not going to school. Yes, I was living with an uncle, with an aunt, but I just knew that I wasn't going to school. The days, in Nigeria where we had the morning section and afternoon section. I don't know if you remember that time. Yes. So one day, I just came to myself. There was a school opposite where we were living. I just walked across in the afternoon, went to a particular class, raised my hand, and then the teacher asked me to come in. When I went in, she asked me, "What do you want?" And I told her, "I want to come to school. I want to come to this class." She said, "Really?" I said, "Yes." She said, okay, you can come." That's how I started. I went back to school. Yes. I automatically, primary 4, and said, you know what? I rose up in that class to be the second best in terms of academics and the assistant class monitor. You can't believe that.
From a man that went to
I just went to just like this.
I want to be in this class.
I took that responsibility. My uncle was there. My aunt was there. Nobody cared, but I just came to myself. I went. I said, no, let me go to school. And I went to school. And it has been like that. So you can also make it.
Yeah.
You stand up. Stop those excuses. Let me read something for you. It said, the poor and middle class always have a story or an excuse as to why they are not rich. Why are you not rich? Can you ask yourself that question? Why are you not rich? So people will say, oh, because they don't have a wealth in the lineage of their family. No, but you can break it. You can break that jinx. You can become the first rich person, and then the riches will flow down the line. All right? Okay. Let me read on. All right. So they would rather blame the government, their boss, the economy, or their spouse for their financial predicament. Unlike the rich, the poor are waiting for God, the government, and their boss or their spouse to save them from themselves. No, you are the one that should save yourself from yourself. You are the challenge, as it were, because the day you rise up, then your son will begin. Yes, your change starts. All right. So I want to tell you, stop those excuses. Take responsibility for your actions or inactions. Take responsibility for what you are supposed to do or what you are not supposed to do. All right. Get up. All right. You can make it. Like we said, this is the 1st of June, the first day. You can start from today, and within the next 30 days, if you rise up to begin to take responsibility for yourself, you will see what will happen. There will be a change. Change will come. Surely there must be a progress. You must move from where you are right now to somewhere. That is what we want to tell you today. What are you saying, sir?
Yeah, look at what it says. And it is said, heaven help those who help themselves. The rich know this and take their lives into their own hands. They know that they are solidly responsible for creating their lives
and work hard towards bettering themselves
without
excuses.
Once you start making excuse, you will never make it.
No progress.
Once you start making excuse, you cannot make it. Take responsibility. Wake up early. You know, I used to tell myself, sometimes, the body will just be fair. I'll tell myself, see, Simon, you need to do this. You have to. You need to do this. You need to wake up by this time. You need to do this. Nobody will do it for you.
Planning. Just
you have to. Tell yourself, you have to. You have to push yourself. Because this is your day. This is your time. This is your season. The time is coming in your life when you want to go, your body come back. Why? Because you'll be older. You'll be older. We cannot remain young forever. I'm not getting any younger. I know that. And I've told myself, from now to so and so time, what do you want to do? You need to have plan. Not having plan at all, you have already planned to fail. So it's very important that you begin to make plan how you move your life to the next level. First of all, your association, and then you now talk about taking responsibility. Your association, not everybody can be your friend.
No. No.
Friendship is like
it's not by force. Yes.
He that walk with the wise will become wise. He that walk with the fool
shall be destroyed.
Fool. Show me your friends, I will tell you who you are. Yeah. So where you are going today, where you want to be, there are people that have been there. Make friends, people that will inspire you, not the one that will inspire you.
That's right.
It's very important, the kind of people that surround your life. And the next thing he talked about, taking responsibility. It is responsibility in the affairs of life that make a man responsible. You are responsible for your action. You are responsible for your inaction. You are responsible for where you are. You are responsible for where you want to be. You are responsible for where you are not now.
Yes.
So it's very important. If you want to check who to blame, just look at the mirror and look at yourself and say,
man in the mirror,
oh, me, let me make the change that will affect my life positively. So it's very important. We are saying to you today, you can make it. You can break forth. You can bring those dreams to reality. Everything you see in life today was bettered by men of dream and vision. Men of dream and vision. Not without making sacrifice. Not without taking the first step. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with 1 mile. Just a step.
Just a step.
So take a step. Take a step of faith. Take a step of belief. Yes. Take a step of I can make it. Just try. You just try. Go again. Go again. As you first go, you didn't succeed. Go again. Once upon a time, in Lagos, yes. I like I said, I did mechanical engineering into vehicle manufacturing. That was my area as I was growing up. Now, I went to look for, I wanted to do an interview and in an organization. I went there very early in the morning, around 5 o'clock. Wow. The gate man did not allow me to enter.
You were too early.
Very early. I went there very early because.
But that was your passion. That was how early you wanted it.
You see, my brother, what I found out in life that sleep become more interesting when you have nowhere to go.
Yes, sir.
You be turning around. Yes. You be turning, and you dream bad dream. I got up, I went, and the man did not allow me to enter to see the foreman that I wanted to see. I went back home. I cried. I told myself, you will go back there.
That's right.
So the next day, I went that early. When I got there, the gate man came again, started to say, T, let me tell you, I'm not here to look for you.
Yes.
If you don't allow me in, nothing will enter this place today.
That's right.
Then I insist. And that is a lot of you are just too calm.
Please insist.
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 You persist. You resist.
That's right.
You have to insist, persist, and resist. Now, I stood there, and while the man was saying move, I said, I'm not moving, I'm going inside. I want to see so and so person. The person that was looking for came and looked at it and said, I am the person. Wow. And I say, yes, why are you disturbing me? Yesterday you sent me, oh, today I'm going nowhere. A lot of us, we just accept. You can never change what you tolerate. It's very important for you. You have to fight. You have to push. You cannot just stay there and say, oh, people will give it to you. If you don't take the chance, they will chance you.
That's right.
You have to take that chance. You have to make that step. You have to make that call. You have to take responsibility. You have to make that move. You have to believe. You have to seek and knock and ask And you'll be surprised what will happen. If you don't do anything, let me tell you, life will do something with you. It's either you do something with it, or he will do something with you. Either you become a byword or you become a testimony. You have to choose which one. Are you a testimony or you are a byword? A reference point for greatness or a reference point for those that ran back when they saw war and they returned back to where they were before. You have to make up your mind and say, I can make it. It's very important for you to know making it is a decision. You have to decide to make it. I decide to come here today. There are so many things that told me you cannot come. There are so many things. But it's a decision. Wherever you are today is the decision you make yesterday that brought you to where you are. And if you are going to move from here, you have to decide. You have to decide. Are you going forward or you are going backward? You have to make up your mind. Go forward. And when you go forward, you will possess your possession.
That's right. Can we learn a lesson from, Chinua Achebe? I mean, I just saw that, Okonkwo, if you remember this story, it was on TV a few years ago and all that. So just like Okonkwo in Chinua Achebe's Things Fall Apart. Yeah. Who labored for his success despite the fact that the odds were against him. He labored, he worked. If you watched, if you read the book or he became a great man, but he worked for it because he took a decision.
Yeah, things will fall apart.
Yes.
When you don't play your part. Things
I like that, sir.
Apart, yes.
When you don't play your part.
When you don't play your part.
And becoming responsible.
Things will fall in place.
In place.
When you
take your place. I like that, sir.
Don't forget this.
We have to write that.
Things fall apart when you don't do your part. Then things will fall into place when you take your place. Don't forget that. And until we see you again in our next edition, this is Simon and Samantha and Kalusi say you can make it. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Happy New Month. Wow, I like that. Wow.